Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hanksters Hot Rods, Muscle Car and Collector Car Showroom. America's #1 choice for premier collector cars for over 30 years. We have a pretty awesome piece of inventory to present to you today. I'm going to try to move through it quickly. There's a lot to show you, so I'm going to try to keep the video to that 20 to 25 minute length spot that we normally do. We have a 1978 full-size conversion van. It's a Coyote edition, AJ Foyt edition. This thing's never been restored. A lot of originality to it. You know, it could have been repainted, but a lot of the interior is original, things like that, floor pans. So let's get started. First of all, you know, not really much to show you in the engine compartment here, not really much you can see. It is a 350 motor. That is your power brake booster with your master cylinder, so it is equipped with power brakes. Somewhere buried down there in the engine compartment is your power steering reservoir. The vehicle is equipped with power steering. It's also equipped with air conditioning, and the AC does work. So, without further ado, let's keep going, because like I said, we have a lot to present. First of all, I mentioned it's not a complete restoration, so keep in mind this is a driver quality unit. You know, so let's take a look first with the paint on the hood. It's a gloss black, presents pretty nicely. You can see there's a couple like small little spider webs in the hood there. Okay, so it's not perfect paint up on the hood. Also, there is a little chip in the front windshield that we will show you here in the walk-around presentation as well as in the test drive portion. How about the front of the vehicle? So overall, pretty good. The grille itself, not broken in any capacity. Around your headlights, there's a little bit of patina there on your chrome. Okay, there's a little portion right there. It's not terrible, but it is there, so I'll point it out. Also, front bumper chrome. Pretty nice shape, no rusting, no chrome pitting, no chrome peeling. There are some hard water stains on the chrome that you know, does not come off. So keep that in mind. It's on both the front and rear bumpers, but you know, do the bumpers need replaced? Absolutely not. Are they perfect? Absolutely not. How about the side of the van? Great look, great presentation, right? You have your Coyote logo there that's in good shape. You have your Good Times van logo. It's got a little bit of patina on there. Again, that's probably from 1978 or pretty close. So keep that in mind. You have a little chip in the paint right there. A little paint blister right there. But overall, we're in pretty good shape. How about rust at the bottom of the doors? There is none. Real nice solid van, both underneath and on your body. Your number 14 there, that's in great condition. Tires are newer, radial Firestones, and then your overall your wheels on the van and lug nuts both look to be in pretty good condition. Your clearance lights way up top there, those do work. So keep that in mind. Your vent window and driver door glass both look to be in great shape. You do have dual mirrors on the vehicle. The driver door itself, you know, fits fantastic to the body of the van. Your vinyl striping here that runs the body length is in great condition. Your AJ Foyt Coyote Edition sticker, that's in great shape down there. Running boards appear to be in good condition. You have some marker lights down low. Your exhaust tips exhaust both on the driver's side and the passenger side underneath the running board in front of the rear wheel. How about the paint down low where that Coyote Edition sticker is? All of your white that meets the running board down there, all in real nice shape. No blisters, bubbles, cracks, anything weird going on down there. In real nice condition down low. This is a very well preserved, very nice, very clean full-size conversion van. Great look in my opinion too. How about your interior? Let's start out with your door panel in really good shape here. I believe I'm going to make the statement that I'm pretty sure this is the original carpeting. So there is, that 70s that you're used to when the carpet kind of turned color. I know my parents had it in their house, and it's the same in this van. It's like a household carpeting. It's a couple different colors. Good looking vehicle inside though. Let's check out the, I'm going to take a step back so you can check out the interior portion of the van. The Chevrolet steering wheel is in great shape. Your center console, dashboard, instrument panel, your gauge clusters, those are all in real nice condition. You got those cool Good Times van floor mats. Those are in great shape. There is a CB radio in the vehicle. Your captain's chairs up front appear to be in pretty good condition. There is a little spot there on the driver's side, okay, where there's a little crack in the material there. The seat's not perfect, couple small little stains, nothing too drastic. Overall, for what I feel is probably all original or 90% original interior, it's in pretty good condition. The rear windows are both tinted. Your glass rubbers here around the rear windows are in great shape. Your flags back there, the checkered flag and the Texas flag, both in real good shape. And how about the paint, overall paint on the van? Down the whole side, real nice condition. The white we already showed you. The orange is in great shape. Just a really well-preserved van. No etching, cracking, spider webbing in any portion of the paint, whether it's the white, orange, it's all in real nice condition. On our website, take a look at the still photos of the wheels and tires so you can get a good look at those. They're overall in really nice shape. Taking a look at the back of the van, you have a full-size spare, a real nice spare cover. This is a ladder, you know, that you don't put your full body weight on, but it does have a luggage rack up there if you want to strap some stuff up to the top. You can use this kind of step up on the bumper, you know, but don't go climbing up on the roof by the ladder. You probably tear it off the van. As far as the rear of this vehicle is concerned, real nice. Again, you got a cool Good Times logo there. Coyote, AJ Foyt Enterprises sticker, that Chevrolet badge there behind the ladder. Everything's in pretty awesome condition. How about that rear bumper? You know, same as the front bumper. Chrome peel? No. Rust? No. Pitting? No. Just a couple, you know, some water stains on it that will not come off just from, you know, age. But again, not terrible. There is a little blister right there in the paint. Okay, right there around the window there. Let's take a look in the rear of the van. So, there's your rear. You got some storage in here. In storage compartment, got a little clothes rack over there. You got your little compartment down here. The rear of the vehicle does fold into a bed, so we will have still photos of that up on our website. Again, the carpeting on the rear doors, you know, a couple different shades of orange, but you know, in real nice shape. It's not heavily stained or, you know, ripped or torn or worn out. It's in real nice condition. So let's show you some stuff that does come with the van. This is just a pretty cool conversation piece. You know, a ticket to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, some photos here, different memorabilia, stuff like that. A cool Good Times personalized coaches. This is a, you know, a flyer that would have been probably at the dealerships back in '78. Look at that, some cool photos here. All right, so that's another, you know, here's all of the, this is actually in Daytona, where all the vans ran. Different drivers with their vans. There it is, Daytona Beach. Some short shorts. So those will come with the car. Unfortunately, this got cracked. We did not do this. You can get either a new frame or a new piece of glass. The picture itself's in good shape. You have, you know, the van pictured, this van pictured in front of the speedway there without running boards, and the exhaust goes a little differently there, so that tells a little bit of the story about how the exhaust now exhausts in front of the wheel as opposed to behind the wheel, and then of course your van is equipped with running boards, but same wheels, same mirrors, you know, looks like the same spare tire cover quite possibly, or one very similar to it, and then somebody's autograph. Is that AJ Foyt? It certainly looks like it to me. But that will, in that, again, the glass is cracked, so it'll show up cracked. So go to Hobby Lobby or somewhere like that, or Amazon, get yourself a new piece of glass for your picture to match your van hanging in your garage or your man cave. All right, passenger side. Extremely awesome body lines on this vehicle. Based on what I can see in my experience in this business, it certainly looks to me like all of or 90% of the sheet metal on this vehicle is original. I do not see any presence of any kind of replacement doors, be it the slider or the passenger side front, driver side front, rear doors, anything like that. Everything appears to be original. And the floors in this thing are spectacular. We'll show you that here momentarily as we do our undercarriage presentation. Flags again in good shape. Your vinyl that runs the length of the body here, that's in good condition. Here's other little bubbles there. Just small little bubbles. Nothing down low. No blisters, bubbles, cracks, anything down low whatsoever. Really nice solid van. The exhaust system's brand new. We'll show you that here when we do the undercarriage portion of the van. Once again, your running boards, your AJ Foyt stickers, all in real nice shape. There are no issues as far as the paint is concerned on the passenger side, other than, you know, there's a couple little bubbles on the van that I've pointed out. I don't know if I'm going to miss one or two of them, but I can tell you the thing is rock solid in terms of sheet metal. Doors, hood, fenders, quarters, floor pans, all that stuff. Tinted windows again. All your rubber gaskets in really fantastic shape. I can't imagine those things are original. Those things have had to been replaced at some point in this van's life. Again, very small blisters there. You can't see them from 3 feet away, but when you get up on the van, you can see them. Let's look at the passenger side interior. So you have your step up there, step in, looks good. Look, no rust, no holes. 2 captain's chairs in the front, 2 captain's chairs in the back. You got armrests that fold up and down. You got a table that can be moved from this position to the rear position. There's also a hole in the floor to do the rear position. You know, I'm not going to climb in the van and have my photographer climb in the van here, and you know, but we have still photos of all the interior of this vehicle on our website. The headliner's in fantastic shape. Hopefully you can see again, and not only in the still photos, but also in this video presentation. The carpeting here is the same as it was like in the back. You know, it's got a couple different shades of orange. Really looks good for its age. The important thing is it heavily stained? It is absolutely not. And is it ripped or torn? Zero that I can see, you know, unless you crawl around and find some little tiny spot under the sofa or something. But there's nothing on the driver's side or passenger side that's a cause for concern as far as the carpet goes. You know, it's just probably from '78, so, you know, some of the dye has, you know, faded away. Lastly, passenger side interior. Again, there's your carpeting on the door panel. Door panel itself's in good shape. You have your door pulls, door handle, window cranks, all that's in nice condition. Before we show you a shot here of the interior, I just want to show you, look at the, actually the carpeting underneath the floor mat's probably the best, you know, in the van. The carpeting's real nice throughout. It's just, again, it's faded a couple different colors of orange. It is what it is. It's an old van that hasn't been restored, at least to any full degree. The captain's chair here on your passenger side is in real nice shape. You have seat belts on the driver and passenger side. Again, look at your doorstep there. Look at how nice that cove is. You know, there's no rust or Bondo or filler there. It's all nice and solid. You know, that's a great indication of how this van was preserved through its lifetime, how nice that little step is there. You know, if any water would have settled in there, any rust, you know, that's kind of a cavity to hold moisture there. And yeah, in real great shape. Did I show you guys, you know, the dash pad there, the center, everything's in nice condition. It's just a lot of vehicle to show, so I'm trying to show you as much as I can without boring you to tears. The passenger side portion, bottom portion of the door, the orange portion, all in real nice shape. Vent window glass, door window glass, all in nice condition. Coyote sticker here on the passenger side front, your Good Times logo. Really awesome looking van. 1978 Chevrolet full-size van. So you got to listen to me talk for a few minutes right now. We are going to put this thing up in the air. Unfortunately, with the way the lift is designed and somebody's added running boards and how, you know, up high into the body of the vehicle that the frame rails are that we have to support this thing from, I'm not going to be able to get underneath it. So, you know, we're just going to go right into our undercarriage presentation here. But I want to talk to you guys about a couple things before we get to the undercarriage. You know, first of all, I do encourage you guys to come in person and check this van out for yourself prior to pulling the trigger. Again, I'm trying to keep this video about 20 minutes in length, 25 minutes in length, to show you the commemorative merchandise and pictures and whatnot that comes with it, the interior of the van, the exterior of the van, undercarriage, drive it, you know, all that stuff. But when you're here, you can go over the thing for 2 hours if you want to. You know, you check the van out real good. Please don't make me rack it again. It took us probably an hour to get this thing in the air the first time. Hopefully we can do it a little faster here the second time. It's just kind of an awkward thing to do, but we will do it for you if you want us to. We'll let you drive the thing. You can check out the paint, the interior really well. Check out all that cool memorabilia that comes with it. You know, we are in a fun business. This is a really fun van for me to present to you guys. I think it's a really cool piece. We do very well with the vans, not only the full-size ones, but also the shorty vans. But look, the thing's 45 years old. Again, it has not been restored, at least to any degree of whether, you know, like a complete restoration. So visit our showroom, check the thing out, look at the paint, look at the interior, make sure you're comfortable with it prior to pulling the trigger. Let's see, today we sold 4 cars. 2 of them are going to Texas, one of them is going to Vermont, and the other one's going to North Carolina. Not one buyer of those 4 vehicles came and looked at the vehicle in person. So we do a lot of sight unseen business. In fact, that's how the majority of our transactions are conducted. But if you've never owned a classic car before, or you're a more specific or particular buyer, you know, I definitely encourage you guys to come check the thing out in person prior to pulling the trigger. We do a lot of sight unseen business. We are an internet-based business. We've been doing that for 25 plus years. So hopefully all longevity in this business tells you something about our business model and the kind of quality and quantity of vehicle we move through our showroom month after month and year after year. But nobody's a better judge of how to spend your hard-earned dollar than you, and that's why I encourage you guys to visit us in person. Speaking of paying for the car, this is the portion of the video I usually do after the undercarriage portion, but we're outside and contending with wind, so let me get this out of the way now before we go to undercarriage. Once the vehicle is funded in full, whether you're a cash buyer or a financing buyer. If you're a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank wire transfer. If you're financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do 5 to 15-year loans on these vehicles. They're going to require 10% down of the purchase price. So if you're talking about a vehicle that's $30,000, you're talking about putting $3 grand down. If you would like to do more, you most certainly can. However, they're going to require a minimum of 10%, even if your credit score is absolutely perfect. If your credit score is not so perfect, or you have a higher debt to income ratio, they might even require 15 to 20% down of your purchase price. But that is between you and the lender. We have absolutely nothing to do with that. Once the vehicle is funded in full, we put the vehicle through a pre-delivery inspection on a Hanksters certified unit. We check things like lug nut torque, tire pressure, make sure the AC is blowing cold, wipers work, horn works, reverse lights work. They're old cars. Anything can stop working, anything can malfunction, start leaking at any given time. Trust me, I know this. So we put the vehicle through one last final shakedown prior to it leaving our facility and heading your direction. Once it's green lighted through our service department, the vehicle goes through detail and the carrier is dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipment. Typically, we can have a driver here within a 48-hour window. However, if you're on the West Coast, or we're contending with weather here in Florida, or you guys are contending with weather wherever this van may be going, and the driver wants to wait for the weather to pass before driving into it, you know, allow us 4, 5, 6 business days to get your vehicle moving. But I promise you, we will get your vehicle just as quickly and as safely as we possibly can. And if you are sending your own driver or you're coming to get it yourself, we'll let you know when it's ready. All right, now for the fun part. Let's put our 78 full-size conversion van up in the air and check out the undercarriage, and shortly after that, we'll do a drive. Okay, we are underneath our 1978 full-size van. You have disc brakes up front on this unit. You cannot see much of the oil pan because of the front cross member being so large. However, you can see the rear of the pan. Everything looks to be nice and dry at this time. Same thing with the tranny pan, that looks good. Your biggest problematic areas on your transmission pan are your pan gasket, of course. That looks good. Your speedo cable, which also looks to be in good shape. And then lastly, your tail shaft seal. So the floors on this van look to be absolutely fantastic, all solid throughout. Frame rails look good, floor pans look good, cross member that supports the tranny up looks good. The entire undercarriage of this van is in very great condition. How about the exhaust system? So when we bought the van, the exhaust system wasn't so beautiful. So we went ahead, it looked to be, you know, original or quite possibly from the late 80s, early 90s. This one is brand new. We put it on there, so you have brand new pipes, brand new mufflers, and a completely brand new exhaust. Continuing back with the floors, obviously the van is pretty long, pretty wide. All the floors in the entire vehicle look to be in great shape. You know, there's a lot of floor pans, seeing as how there's no trunk. So you can see all your cross members that run from frame rail to frame rail. All of your floors look to be in great shape. No issues whatsoever. The radial tires that we have on our van are good as well. We have 2023 date code. You have plenty of tread. Wear bars are way down inside the treads there. No dry rotting in the sidewall or cracking, anything like that going on. Everything looks to be in good shape. Rear end also looks to be nice and dry. Leaf springs in the rear look good. So we are sitting in pretty good shape as far as our 1978 full-size van is concerned. Right now we are going to set it down on the ground and we are going to take it on a drive and see how the vehicle runs out. All right, inside of our 1978 full-size Chevy van. We did have a horn. Now for some reason we don't. So we'll have to fix that problem. I told you, they're old cars. Stuff happens. So we'll figure that out, promise you. The wipers do work. While we're up on the windshield, there's that little chip. Driver's side turn. Passenger side turn. Fuel gauge works. Not sure if you guys can see that in there with the shadows. It does function. The clock is not working. We don't do clocks, so the clock will not work, I assure you. 69,710 is the miles on the odometer. The title reads exempt, so the true miles are unknown. Our temp's going to work. We'll show you that here shortly, and then your battery voltage and oil are both functioning. The AC is on. It's working. The radio works. Kind of an appropriate song. The Doors, right? CB, that does come with it. I'm not going to be contacting any truckers today, so you guys can play with that when you get it. Some cup holders here. A little flip up for your smudge pot and your flamethrower. I think that's it. Did I show you tilt wheel? If I didn't, there it is. Tilt. Crank windows, manual door locks, so we don't have to worry about any of that fancy stuff. 4 captain's chairs, awesome headliner, rear seat, just a fantastic vehicle, really cool piece. So let's take it on a drive. So inside of our van, I want you to notice something. The windows are up. It's because the AC is blowing ice cold. The van rides absolutely fantastic. Full-size van here. We're tracking down the road nice and straight. Nice tight steering. I don't want to flip us over. Speedo's working. It's a long way to shoot all the way across, and there is sun glare, but hopefully you guys can see that the speedo does work. The acceleration's good. The ride's absolutely awesome. I think about the only negative that I could possibly think of is this thing was not manufactured for fuel economy, so not sure you get that many miles to the gallon, but the inside's awesome, the ride's awesome, the handle's awesome, there's no vibrations in the engine, transmission, tires, drivetrain. Just a really nice vehicle. Flip my other armrest down so I'm comfortable. Yeah. All right, so we are going to test our brakes here, which work fantastic. Look at that. Real nice stopping. No vibration or pulsation whatsoever out of the rotors. No pulls to the left or right. Both calipers applying even pressure. So let's take a right-hand turn here and see if we can get up to 50, 60 miles an hour. Transmission shift's absolutely fantastic. Now we're in a 45 mile an hour zone. There's like 57, 58, 60. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'll let off there. Once again, real fantastic ride. There's 50 miles an hour with no hands on the wheel. Got this Patriots fan up here doing 40. So we'll pass them. Awesome piece of inventory here in Daytona Beach, Florida at Hanksters Hot Rods. A Hanksters certified unit. 1978 Chevrolet van. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach if you are interested in this fantastic piece of equipment. Hanksters.com is our website. We'll jam 100 photos on our website. Wheels, tires, undercarriage, interior, engine compartment. A lot of photos to take. This is a lot of sheet metal here. So check out the photos, check out the video that's also on our YouTube channel as well as on our website. At full retail price, this van includes shipping in the lower 48 United States. This one will not be able to go enclosed. It's too big, so we're going to have to ship it open. Open carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty that covers the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. Internal components. So if the oil pan gasket's leaking, that's your expense. Tranny pan, same thing. Needs new brakes, that's on you. Battery takes a crap, that's on you. But it does cover any major mechanical breakdown should there be one, and let's hope there's not. Is the price of the vehicle negotiable? Most certainly within reason, it absolutely is. If we negotiate the price of the vehicle, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. There's no exceptions to that, so you can just bypass that question. Also, the shipping comes off. Time is money, and we take time to ship cars. We vest the driver, make sure they're licensed, bonded, and insured to carry your car. We arrange the pickup at our showroom. We arrange the delivery to you. We pay the driver when they pick the vehicle up. We track the progress of the shipment. At a negotiated price point, you can handle all that legwork on your own. Maybe you are a collector or an investor and you have your own method of transportation. Maybe a carrier you used in the past you had a good experience with, or your own trailer. You are welcome to trailer this vehicle home yourself or have your carrier pick it up. And if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State, you can talk to your fellow walkie-talkie people, CB people, listen to your tunes in your ice-cold air and your full-size conversion van. Very nice piece of inventory, very well preserved for its age, for sure. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Central Florida, Daytona Beach, and our website is hanksters.com. Check us out.